Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's. Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway, Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this afternoon's live stream. My name is Jesse, and joining me today to commentate this game is Ian Rutledge. Ian, how are you?
Good, Jesse. Self-made?
Pretty good, pretty good. This should be a pretty exciting game. Probably one that bit of history between these two teams, and both teams will go out pretty determined to get one up on each other.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's been two very good teams in form. It's a bit of a shame they're playing each other in the semi-final, so it should be a good matchup for sure.
So the team list for today's teams for Tuggeranong Vikings Hockey Club. In goals we have Chloe Hampton, Jenny Feltham as their secondary goalkeeper, Sarah White number 2, number 3 Jamea Ferguson, number 4 Kira Polmantier, number 5 Ash Deacon, number 6 Imogen Dorset, number 7 Helen Legg, 8 Rebecca Lee, 9 Sophie Gagan, 10 Kayla Scott, 11 Laura Gray, 14 Philippa Lendrum, 18 Jessica Cox, 24 Ellen Bahi, coached by Paul Sarita and managed by Danny Polmantier. And for St Pat's in goals, Sophia Lemon, number 1 Alicia Price, number 3 Michaela Evans, number 6 Nicola Williams, 8 Grace Evans, 9 Sarah Gasmier, 10 Steph Kinden, 11 Xanthi Sheargold, 15 Maddie Glasgow, 20 Talia Constance, 26 Jade Della, 32 Rebecca Picker, 28 Katie Williams, Courtney Booth and Lucy Neely. So Hockey ACT would like to thank Transformed, an award-winning education and training organisation, for being a major sponsor of the live streams. Your support is greatly appreciated. So St. Pat's to start with the pushback with Michaela Evans. So lots of really talented players on show here tonight, Ian. Particularly with chill selections coming up, there's obviously a bit of probably bragging rights between these two teams, and certain players out there looking to maybe finalise a spot in the initial squad.
Absolutely, some key players out there for sure. I mean, you've got Sophie Gagan playing in the middle for Tuggeranong, being a form player all year. Michaela Evans for St. Pat's has been pretty key as well. And the games that I've managed to watch, they've probably been the two standout for both sides. And a lot of young promising players as well. So yeah, it should be an exciting couple of days to be able to look through the teams for sure.
So Tuggeranong here through Sophie with a bit of early pressure on the St. Pat's circle. Ash Deacon pushing it out to Jessica Cox. Back out to Ash Deacon. Good pace initially. Ash Deacon working really hard. But now Jade Della wins the ball back, but well cut out by Jessica Cox. And now with Philippa Lendrum. Plays a nice ball in, Ellen Vahey, but good tackle there by Rebecca Picker. Ellen Vahey recovers well. And the ball finally pushed out now with Michaela Evans.
Leon.
Everyone's stretched. Now here's Sarah White for Tuggeranong. Should be an interesting battle, the Tuggeranong defensive group versus that kind of St. Pat's attacking group. It's speed versus smarts, I think. Now Sophie Gagan does well and cuts it out. Now with Ellen. A few early touches for Ellen. Ball just given away by Rebecca. And now with Helen Legg for Tuggeranong. Plays a good, just misses Ash Deacon though in the middle of the field.
Yeah, a lot of good promising juniors out there, so again keen to see how some of those players perform. And I have been impressed with Helen Legg throughout the year as well. She's been pretty steady for Tuggeranong. I just noticed Beck Lee looks like she's playing up front as a striker, and for Tuggeranong, which is adding to her versatility. We know Beck can play many positions, and pressing the out centre forward.
She does do a bit of chopping and changing. It's always good to have someone, particularly at first grade level, who can move the ball and move positions quite freely and do all very well. And now St. Pat's looking to get the ball out. It's found a way through to Talia Constance. Good bit of skill there by Talia to regain possession, who's found Steph Kinden.
Yep.
Great bit of play. And yeah, goal to St. Pat's through Michaela Evans. This St. Pat's connections up front and their little 1-2s have probably been a standout all year from them. They just know where each other are. They know the spots.
Yeah, it was a good play by Talia Constance, putting the ball through, and Steph Kinden, an experienced player. One touch to Michaela Evans, and I don't think she'll probably score an easier goal in her career.
Certainly was happy with that one.
Yeah, Chloe Hampton got caught out of the net there. Probably a little hesitant, not sure whether to come out and be aggressive or hold back, and got caught in no man's land. So a dream start for St. Pat's against the number one ranked team.
And now we have Jess Cox playing it back to Jemaya Ferguson. Now out to Sarah White. Tuggeranong doing well in the press, but and well cut out there by Maddie Glasgow. Just found Jade Della. Good bit of skill by Jade to beat Tuggeranong midfielder, and good ball into Alicia Price, who's found Talia. Talia falls over, but again Michaela Evans kind of in the circle.
Goalkeeper's well out again.
Maybe a bit of nerves for Chloe.
Yeah, well out of the net. Always prefer goalkeepers to stay in the net. It's hard to make saves outside. But you may be right. A few early nerves, looking to get involved.
So now Sophie Gagan wins a free from Xanthi Sheargold.
So Jesse, being one of the co-coaches of United, you would have coached against both these teams all year. What are your thoughts, mate, on the...
Yeah, both have very different strengths. I think the link up between the St. Pat's kind of forwards and their midfields is as good as I've seen in the 4 years that I've been here in Canberra. They know where each other are. They hit, particularly when they're attacking the circle, the ball gets to the right spots. The players are always on the right spot. Very difficult to try and combat when we coached against them. And Tuggeranong, I think, they have this grit about them, I think. I think Tuggeranong just have workhorses that are also kind of, you put in with very good skill. And I mean, kind of led by Helen and Sophie, who I, like personally, as you've said, both been kind of outstanding this year. Sophie up there with the standout player with this year's competition, and Helen kind of probably one of the most improved. So I think if Tuggeranong can hold firm and kind of soak up maybe some early pressure, and yeah, they've conceded a goal, but I don't think they're out of it with the strike power. I think Laura Gray, not on the field yet, but she doesn't need many chances, Laura, to kind of turn a game from 1-0 to 3-1 or 2-1. And obviously bring in the fact that Tuggeranong obviously halfway through the year brought in Paul Sarita to help, and Paul, obviously you know him very well. He just adds a bit of, he's got everything figured out. Paul looks at everything like a problem and works out solutions for it, which is probably what these Tuggeranong girls needed. And I think results have shown that since he's come on board. Yeah,
super organised, and very impressed with both teams, how organised they've been throughout the year. This is a game I've been looking forward to watch and see how both coaches counter it with the player power they have. So it's bad to see a team like Tuggeranong under pressure early with a bit of scoreboard pressure, to see how they respond.
And this is also something St Pat's have done very well all year, is they've felt comfortable moving the ball around the back.
Yeah, it looks like Tuggeranong playing 3-4-3, bit of a diamond midfield at the moment. It'd be interesting to see how they go with like the strike power that you've mentioned. A lot of one-on-one contests, and you're requiring Sophie Gagan to drop out of that defensive midfield role to play the fourth defender.
So now St Pat's kind of had most of the ball in this first quarter, and have got the ball now through Nicola Williams. Ball out to Rebecca Picker. And back to Maddie Glasgow, who comes across and finds Katie Williams. Katie taking huge strides this year up into this first grade team. No easy feat in this in this St Pat's team for someone so young, but
strong history of bringing juniors through, so nothing's changed this year by the looks of it.
Now Steph Kindon. Michaela Evans wins the ball. Find a pass. Pushed in by Nicola, but well defended by Tuggeranong. It looks like St Pat's will probably look to recycle it again. And by just disrupting that enough.
Breaking the play down. I've been really impressed with the form of Michaela Evans in the games that we've watched her play. Last year during the Hockey 1 season, she was in the program, but felt that she was a little bit injured and probably never got to show her full wares, but she's been on fire this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Real speed and aggressiveness, and just it's an amazing what happens when an athlete is fit and confident in their own ability. She's been a superstar, and I'm sure sister Naomi is watching in Perth, so a shout out to Evo if you're watching.
Tuggeranong through Jess Cox and Jamea. No, I 100% agree that Michaela is someone that you spend a few hours trying to plan to how to combat her when you're doing your pre-game stuff. But Ash Deakin, good bit of skill here. Yeah. Tuggeranong fighting, but Nicola Williams, Kira Pominty just infringing. Well done by Nicola, good strength.
Yeah, through the free hit and good opportunity to start again. That was good play by Ash Deakin.
Now St Pat's trying to get it out. Again.
Oh, there we go.
High forward in Xanthi Sheargold.
Lovely ball in.
Oh, well done by Chloe. And well done by Sophie Gagan. Yeah. Doing, as you said, Ian, coming back and being that fourth defender.
Yeah, it's a tough role when you're playing three at the back and you're pressing high. Sophie Gagan caught in the pressing position there, and long ball through. Don't think she expected to have to run 80 yards back under the bench, but she did it. And that's saved by Chloe Hampton. Hopefully we'll build some confidence after the early goal to St Pat's to start the game off.
Now Jamea again trying to find the ball through to their forwards. Just unlucky. Maddie Glasgow doing really well, but Philippa Lendrum picking it up, and now Beckley.
The battle for the ball here.
Yeah. Do you think this might be one of the plans from Paul putting Beck up front? She just adds a bit of that defensive know-how up front and can kind of be a bit more of that aggressive attacking presser.
Yeah, looking at the group at the moment, I think he's got some experience in each line, and I'm not sure what's happening with Laura Gray at the moment. She would probably be the leader of that front line for Tuggeranong. Maybe in her absence, playing back up front just gives you that experience in each line. I'd be interested to see whether she ends up recycling back through the defensive lines as the game goes on.
So a green card here to Helen Legg. First green card of the game. I think she got in a bit of a tussle with Talia Constance there, and Emily Carroll looking to stop that kind of stuff early in the game. So we'll see now. They're already under the pump here, Tuggeranong, and now they're without a player for the next 2 minutes. And I hazard as St. Pat's will look to be quite aggressive, even more aggressive than what they've already been playing. Losing a midfielder. Now, Jade Della. It's good seeing Jade out there. Took a few years off because she got concussed at Under-18's National Championships, ran into her own player and took a nasty head blow and had to sit out a few years, I believe, from hockey. So it's good to see her back and playing well. Now Jess Cox. Beckley. Now here is Courtney Booth. Wins the free off Philippa Lendrum. Grace Evans. Well cut out there by Jamea, but Talia coming through.
Yeah, it might be a penalty corner here, or it was just a free hit.
I think Talia is one that potentially would be maybe not disappointed, but would be looking to impose herself in on the game a bit more. She's very quick, got a really good back stick shot. I don't know if she's been able to show her full potential this year. First year at Pats, that's probably the case. New players, new teams.
Yeah.
But certainly excelled last couple of years at North Canberra. And it's good to see her playing in finals. She's a very talented player. Maddie Glasgow here doing really well to cut that out.
Yeah, good step up.
Sophie Gagan playing it through, but Nicola Williams cutting that out. Now here with Beck Lees, taking in that midfield role while Helen's off the field. Now Jamea Ferguson. Sarah White, back to Jamea. Tries to find Sophie, does. Sarah with the ball down the line, trying to find Kira Palmentier, just unlucky there. And now here with Katie Williams. Well cut out by Kira, but Jay Della wins the free hit. Now Katie Williams again. And now Sophie just couldn't connect with Ellen. And a minute remaining in this quarter. Tuggeranong back to full numbers. Yep, Helen's back on, so back to full numbers. Katie Williams again, but finding Kira sitting in that kind of pocket there, waiting for that ball to come through. Into the middle of the field now with Sophie Gagan. Beckley just couldn't make the back stick trap, but Kira holding width well. Alright, and we're out here now with Xanthi to Steph.
They broke well.
Good running there by Xanthi.
Pick up.
But great tackle there by Jamea. Sophie cutting it out.
9 seconds a chance here.
Good strong run by Sophie. There's a free. Helen just missing her other Gasmia. Probably the first time she's touched the ball, Sarah, for St. Pat's. She's another one that has added something really good. But now Talia Constance, first time, and a goal to Steph Kinden.
2 seconds on the clock.
Good way to finish the quarter for St. Pat's.
Well, great way to start and a good way to finish. Bookend the quarter.
So St. Pat's leading Vikings here at quarter time of this semi-final, 2-0. We'll return shortly with the second quarter.
Energy space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects. Got a niggling injury that just won't go away? Why not see the team at Powerhouse Physio, located here at the National Hockey Centre? They will get you back better, stronger, faster.
Welcome back to the second quarter of the first semi-final between St. Pat's and Tuggeranong. For those just joining us, St. Pat's leading 2-0, goals to Michaela Evans and Steph Kinden. And St. Pat's to start off now with Sarah Gasmio, finds Sophie thinking that she'd given away a free hit there, but it was actually the other way, but just then couldn't connect with Kira Palmentier. So in that first quarter, both goals kind of getting caught on that help side, Tuggeranong in their defence, and then ball straight across. But they might be on here now with Beck Lee.
Tuggeranong with it all to do, for sure.
Now with Ellen
2-0 down in the quarter.
Bahi now with Kira. And then Tuggeranong.
It's always good to see how a team bounces back.
Yes. I think you and Ben were talking about it last night when Goulburn were a couple goals down late in that third quarter. You said there's plenty of opportunities in hockey these days, given how fast the game's played, to turn a 2-goal deficit around pretty quickly.
Yep.
So it's definitely still all to play for. But it will be up to Tuggeranong, I think first step's just try and hold on to the ball for a bit longer than
Absolutely. Yeah, it's interesting too. Like, look, structurally here, there's a fair bit of space. Tuggeranong gone high with strikers, but the midfield's also spread out. It looks like they might have made a positional change too with a back four. Looking at the group at the moment, it looks like they've gone to a back four to solidify. Like I was saying at the start of the match, it's tough for the back three. Sometimes when it gets a fast counter-attacking team, everything's one-on-one. You just don't have that spare defender, and Sophie Gagan is trying to cover up a lot. Such good attacking play, you don't necessarily want her doing the grunt work in defence.
Now here with St. Pat's through Jay Della, finds Steph Kinden, one-time touch to Talia. Talia just couldn't control that, and well done there by Jamea, putting under enough pressure to force an error. Now with Jess Cox.
Yeah, definitely a positional change. You can see the shape here, back four shape. I think that's probably a good move by Paul Sarita, coach of Tuggeranong. Aggressive slanted press here. Beckley picks it up at centre forward.
Now with Ash Deakin again, good play finding Sophie Gagan in the middle. Probably where you like to see her, as you just mentioned, doing that attacking, really good attacking play, so getting it, running with the ball forward is ideal for Tuggeranong.
Absolutely.
Beckley with some great skills. Ooh, unlucky there, 16 to St. Pat's.
Yeah, back three sitting as a defensive midfielder probably takes her away from part of her strength. You can see here she's got to rise forward she's able to call the press rather than be too concerned what's behind her.
Tuggeranong, Laura Gray on the field for the first time tonight, so hope. Always danger with Laura, obviously Australian Junior World Cup representative for a couple of years ago. Knows where the goal is.
Yeah, certainly does.
Good work by Michaela, just couldn't link up there with Jade Della though. Sarah Gasmier paying really close attention to Sophie Gagan in the middle of the field. Been with her all day. Missed pass by Tuggeranong and Jamea with it at the back. Good pick up there by Imogen Dorset. Finds Sarah White. Sarah just unable to control that. And now Nicola Williams. Nicola playing the ball in the circle. Oh, unlucky there. Xanthi got in front of her marker there. I think that was Jess Cox. And just unlucky not to put that ball in the back of the net. It could have been a whole lot more work to do for Tuggeranong, but they've survived.
Absolutely. It would have been a tough comeback there. It was great to see. Good ball in, and great to see some desperation from Xanthi Sheargold to hit the deck and dive in deflection. Unlucky not to come up with a third goal for St Pat's. That would have made it very interesting.
Yeah. So St Pat's with a record picker out to Maddie Glasgow. Now out to Grace Evans.
Yeah, good to see them. I'm happy to transfer in the front half of the pitch. I'd like to see them to probably do a little bit more of that in the back half.
Now it's Leisha Price. Good bit of skill, finds Michaela. Good shot by Michaela. Well done by Chloe to make the save. Now Jess Cox with it in the corner. Now Sophie Gagan. Good work there by Soph. Wins a free. Wins another free. I don't think the marker was 5 there.
No, it's hard to retreat that quickly.
Now Jess Cox out to Jamea.
Ball speed's a little bit slow. If you're looking to expose the opposition on one side of the field there, probably needs to be a bit quick.
Now
A little bit quicker.
Helen, and it's a missed trap, but it's worked out. Jess Cox. Jess Cox on Courtney Booth. Well done there by Courtney Booth, and wins the free hit for obstruction. And now Katie Williams. By Sophie, wins, does really well to recover that ball.
Starting to find her feet.
Yeah, looking to really impose herself on the game. Now Katie Williams and Steph Kinden, but now Alicia Price. Again, another one of the girls you had in your Canberra Chill squad last year, Alicia. Again, another younger player who made a few appearances.
Yeah, no, she was pretty solid, Alicia. Especially during that period when a lot of the Hockey Roos players were unavailable. She did a good job and held her own. And great to see that I think she ended up getting to represent Australia at the 21s indoor program.
Yep.
So yeah, her and Michaela, two players of note out there.
Good play here by Michaela. Done.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost thought it would have been a third. Xanthi again missing the goal. I don't know if that was completely an open goal, but would be very close. Again, committing the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Yeah. Xanthi's done pretty well. She's probably unlucky not to have a name on the scoreboard, but good on her. She's getting in the right position, and that's what matters sometimes. It might not go your way all the time, but being in the right position going to give you yourself every chance to score. So good stuff by Xanthi Sheargold early on.
So now with Jess Cox, Tuggeranong really struggling at the moment to get out of this defensive half, and again tried to play that ball up the line but cut out, but they've won it back through Helen now. Now Laura wins a free. Here's Laura. Good play out to Sarah White.
She's playing deep back through the lines.
Now Jamea on it. And now Imogen Dorset. But well done by Pats. They're really making it hard for Tuggeranong to get it out of defence. And I think they're trying to force this ball, the one they just played there, the ball up the middle for their defensive midfielders like Nicola and Sarah and Alicia to pick off. Helen does well, wins a free, and now Tuggeranong just unlucky there. Nicola was retreating and just couldn't get away, but now they've played the ball forward. Katie Williams just deflects off her sticks. It will be a long corner to Tuggeranong.
I think it's the first time we've had Tuggeranong in the 25 for a while.
Helen Legg with a good run wins a free hit. I'm always unsure about this as a just not thinking Tuggeranong at the moment. They just had a free hit and lost it as Helen wasn't far from the ball.
Yeah, they look a little bit rattled, a bit phased, a little bit frizzled and frazzled at the moment. Don't seem to be their natural flowing self, which is good. That's full credit to St Pat's. You see there's a lot of energy, a lot of running in the St Pat's team.
Now Kira Palmentu plays it through. St Pat's probably looking to make up for last year where they didn't make finals probably for the first time in a while, and really wanting to make sure that if they play one game or two games in finals, really making sure that everyone knows that they're back. They are one of the powerhouse of women's hockey here in Canberra. Tuggeranong Ash Deacon there, just unlucky to not control that on a reverse. Now Laura up the field, pointing out, as you mentioned, being maybe the leader of that forward line. Charge that down, just unlucky there to give away a free hit. Rebecca Picker for St Pat's finds Nicola Williams, who tried to find Michaela, just unlucky. Tuggeranong win it back and Sarah White wins a free hit down the field. So Tuggeranong's still in it. If you're just joining us, you'd probably see all the ball that St Pat's had and probably think they scored 2 goals in this quarter, but they're goalless in this quarter, despite having 70 or 80% of the ball. So Tuggeranong doing well to hold out, and maybe they can jag one back and with this attacking play up here. Now Laura Gray doing really well there, Laura. Unlucky, just couldn't catch that. And now looking like St Enoch's to fall away a bit. Now here with Katie Williams, but good pressure there by Kayla Scott to force the ball over the sideline. Now Jess Cox on it. Ball across to Sarah, probably just a little bit behind her. We wanted that in front. And now back to Imogen.
There's a 2-on-1 on the left here. She's prepared to move forward.
Lucky there by Imogen. Tried to use a bit of disguise to get that. Just couldn't, but now here's Sophie. She somehow weaved her way through it. Just won a short corner for Tuggeranong. I thought she had lost it there for a second, but she managed to make it work.
Yeah, I think that's when Sophie's at her best, when the play's broken. And she really capitalised on that. On that play against a broken defence. Quick turnover on the pressing yielded a result, and penalty corner. So good to get one back here.
So Philippa Lendrum and Helen on the battery. I think we'll go to Helen. Out to Helen. Well charged down there by Nicola. Not a fun job being first runner, but if you do it well, can be game changing for your team.
Absolutely.
We've just
up off.
Yeah, we've just no whistles going. Yeah, we're playing advantage.
I'm not sure you can play off the head.
Yes, I thought. So. And a short corner again.
St Pat's a little bit unlucky there. I thought they took a deflection off her.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it came off, but I agree with you. I think if it hits a player in the head, it probably should be just call time for a bit. Hopefully, Sarah, I think she's in the... Yeah, she's got a face mask on and she's in the corner, so
Yep.
tough girl.
Absolutely tough girl.
I wouldn't be in there.
No way.
I'd be standing in opposition, my forward circle. And there, Laura again. Yep.
Took it off.
Well done there by Sophia.
Yeah, good save by Sophia. Sophia Lemon, right foot save.
And Sophie. Oh, good tackle there by, I think that's Rebecca Picker.
They're up for the challenge, St. Pat's. You can see them working together as a team, patting each other on the back. There's a different degree of energy at the moment between the two teams. Still a long way to go. I'm sure Coach Matt Hope will be happy if his team's 2-0 up at half-time with 2 minutes to go.
Here's Helen Legg. Just found Sophie. Oh, short.
Umpire's got play on? No.
Short corner. Short corner. So just inside.
Yeah, it's a fair call. Foot inside.
There's a...
The third corner for Tuggeranong.
Yeah. Don't think they're winning in the corner stats. I don't think St. Pat's have won a corner yet in this game. So real opportunity now for Tuggeranong. They've been under the pump all game, and this is going to be as good a chance as any. Again, Philippa and Helen. So I think it will go either to Sophie or Helen on top of the battery. Goes out to Sophie again. Watch for Ash Deacon on that back post. Laura Gray. But it's gone in. Popped it at the front and centre to Laura, who puts it in. So well done there by Tuggeranong. Just getting one back.
Yeah, we should see how both teams respond to that.
I think Sophie Gagan running back, shouting instructions at her teams, maybe to get that energy like St. Pat's have got, as you just mentioned.
Yeah, we should see how St. Pat's respond as well. They've had the run of the play for the majority of it, but it's sustained pressure there for Tuggeranong. Yielded the 3 penalty corners and a goal. Minute out from half time.
And now Maddie Glasgow for St. Pat's. Try to play that ball through. Well cut out by Tuggeranong. Laura on it. Finds Sophie. And now put forward, but Maddie Glasgow sweeping. You do a bit of work here, but Helen's done well there. Really well done though by Helen. Helen probably just asking where the free hit was.
Not a bad spot to have it, a yard or so out for the 25. It does allow you to play directly into the circle.
Now Sarah White.
Which is interesting that they try to play.
Helen probably just asking where the free hit was.
Not a bad spot to have it, a yard or so out for the 25. It does allow you to play directly into the circle.
Now Sarah White.
Which is interesting that they try to play into the circle from halfway. Beckley on the ball.
Oh, another corner. Bit of confusion there by the St. Pat's defenders.
Fourth corner.
This would really be a turnaround if they can score here. Tuggeranong, didn't look likely when probably halfway through the second quarter, and they could finish the half being all square.
Absolutely, and even go back to the St. Pat's goal with seconds to go in the end of the first quarter. See if Tuggeranong can reciprocate.
I think time's just been called. I think Maddie Glasgow down there.
Looking for a sub, I think.
Yeah. Grace Evans will replace there. It's going to be a long walk.
It's pretty hard to say that it didn't hit you in the knee.
Yeah.
And, or hit you in the foot when you're hobbling off.
Yes. Hope it's not too serious. She's been playing well, Maddie, actually, being that sweeper for St. Pat's. So hopefully it's just a little knock on the halftime break. We'll be able to see her back out there. Again here, Beckley and Helen Legg on top. So now could go out to either. Again, Soph on the layoff. That's an option for them. It's going out to Beckley. Out to Helen. Just didn't get a hold of that one. It's a corner they've used quite regularly the last couple of weeks to great effect, actually. Last week they played us United girls and scored a couple corners from that kind of set play. Now Jade Della will just look to hopefully... Well done there by Laura to cut it out. And that's it for the half. So Tuggeranong fighting back well there and getting that goal to almost bring back parity to the game. sets up to be a pretty exciting second half, really. Hopefully you'll all stay with us and hopefully a few more join, get your friends involved. Other than that, we'll see you in about 4 minutes for the second half.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway, Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.
And welcome back to the second half of the first semi-final. Ian, what are you looking for in this second half?
Yeah, it's been an interesting matchup for sure. Some Pats have had the majority of the running. And it was great to see Tuggeranong fight their way back into that match. Scoreboard 2-1. That's anyone's game. So I'm really interested to see how both teams respond after the halftime break. St Pat's lots of energy. Tuggeranong finding their way, so it should be interesting to see how this plays out for sure.
So Tuggeranong staying with the back four that they shifted to in that first half. Jamea playing the ball up the middle, finds Helen Legg. Good bit of skill there by Helen. Just got a good tackle there by Sarah. Just played the ball out, just couldn't hit Alicia Price in the middle. So Tuggeranong obviously looking to stretch the St Pat's defence here, but it looks like St Pat's have kind of got most little areas of the field covered for the long ball.
Yeah, playing over a fair bit of distance.
Rebecca Pickett just couldn't control it. It's been picked up here by Beck Lee. Good strong run there by Beck. probably just didn't have enough control there to force an obstruction call. Good early signs from Tuggeranong. Now Maddie Glasgow, she's back after the hit to the foot or the knee in that first end of that second quarter. Now here's Nicola Williams. A bit of skill to get around Beckley, and has found Alicia Price. Alicia Price doing really well there.
Yeah, she certainly did.
And Sarah just stepping in front there to stop that getting through to Michaela. St. Pat's with a very high forward. Talia Constant standing in there attacking circle. And now but they've won the ball back here, Tuggeranong through Sophie, and Laura just couldn't control that. Now it's here with Sarah. Wins a free hit from Tuggeranong. Tuggeranong being very aggressive and almost coming up there with an interception through Helen. A good quick play there by Grace Evans, who's found Jade Della. Now he's found Steph Kindon. That first time ball we've seen a bit of today. Talia Constance wins the free from Jamea Ferguson. Talia now up against Imogen Dorset. Wins a free hit. Free hit in the corner. I don't know how I feel about free hits in the corner. I think they can be either really good or they can be very hard to get out of.
Yeah, the rules have changed a lot. I mean, back in the old days, you just crossed it from there. Super dangerous and often looking for a deflection or a mistrap. So I think the change in the rule to eliminate the cross-in on a free hit is a good one. It's not the most constructive play.
Yeah. Well done here by Tuggeranong. They've been able to get themselves out through Sophie, but just couldn't connect with Jess Cox on that overlap. I suppose the issue playing so high for Tuggeranong is you need those outside halves to be looking to overlap and help that centre half get out. So you've got to be on your bike early.
Absolutely.
Now Tuggeranong won the free hit now. Jess Cox on the ball. Now here with Jamea. Now picked up well by Michaela Evans.
Off ball.
Quick free hit by Michaela. Well done by Philippa Lendrum. Touch just a bit too far ahead. St. Pat's again. Good ball down the line to Nicola Williams. Well tackled there by Philippa Lendrum.
And she went well back.
Now Sarah White. Again looking for that transfer. Now here with Jamea.
Looking to thread the needle. I've been better off just completing the transfer and making St. Pat's run. Unless the ball speed is really high, it's tough to hit that pass. Opposition presses moving at the same speed as the ball.
So now St. Pat's with Grace Evans on it. St. Pat's with a very wide back three.
A bit stationary. St. Pat's midfield.
Now here's Jade Della, but good strength there by Helen. Really good strength. Now she's found Laura Gray. Laura just couldn't get control, but she's
looking to link up.
Done well. She won a free hit. I think she's won another free hit. She's looked dangerous since she's come on, Laura. I think she's someone who's obviously played at that junior Australian level. They probably don't like losing very much, and probably look as a forward. I know some people say it's not always about goals for forwards, but it's very important for a forward to always try and score a goal.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's playing more like as a post-up player.
Green card here for Sarah White. Emily Carroll judging her to have played the ball after she'd blown the whistle. So, again, they've down to 10 Tuggeranong. Well done by Laura. Good ball through to Sophie Gagan. And a short corner on by Tuggeranong. So, good bit of play there by Tuggeranong, trying to find their feet. I think the back four has helped get Sophie into that more attacking position like you wanted to potentially see her in that first half.
Yeah. I mean, that penalty corner was a good initial tackle by Talia Constance, and unfortunately she lifted up the ball right onto her foot in the contest. Experienced player of Sophie Gagan, strong on the ball, but initial tackle was pretty good. Brave on the backstick. Let's see what they've got for their fifth corner.
It's come out. It's out to Jess Cox. Good save by Sophia, but out to Soph. And she's put it away. Sophie Gagan's put it away. Always an exciting time when Sophie Gagan scores. She doesn't score many, but she scores some crackers.
Yeah, she got back to halfway pretty quick. Yeah. It's always a good sign of excitement. How fast you get back to halfway.
So now we're all even Stevens here, and it looks like potentially now the pressure is back on St. Pat's. They're unable to connect there and that ball out.
Yeah, you can definitely sense a change in tide and momentum and energy.
So I think now back to parity. It looks like Tuggeranong have reverted back to a midfield 4. Good kick by Sophia.
They definitely looked disjointed in the first quarter. Well, St. Pat's a chance to get ahead, so a real challenge for St. Pat's now. They've lost their lead. Sometimes that's not a bad thing. Like you end up defending your lead rather than trying to extend your lead. And you can change your mentality a little bit, and already we've seen St. Pat's on the attack. I think the real challenge has been able to play like it's 0-all all the time.
Yeah,
chasing the first goal rather than worrying about what you have or don't have on a scoreboard. Easier said than done.
So now here with Tuggeranong through Jess Cox. Just couldn't find Helen.
Yeah, both teams have struggled on a double transfer, usually getting the ball to one side on one play and looking to play direct.
Sarah White back to full numbers.
Well, Tuggeranong scored short-handed. 10 players on that goal. Didn't seem to affect them.
Now, Grace Evans for St. Pat's. Tried to get the ball across, leave to Alicia or Sarah here, but well done by Beckley. Bit of hold-up play, wins a free hit. Tries to play that ball through, finds Ash Deacon. Sophia Lemon, good kick out. Well done there by Maddie Glasgow to be front and centre. An often forgotten part of defending when the ball comes in your goalkeeper. Make sure you turn and wait for that kick to come out. They've won a long corner here. Here's Sophie, well done by Michaela. She'll be one out here, so Tuggeranong, well done by Imogen.
It was good running by Michaela. She probably needed her teammates to step up with her. As it's turned out, that running forced a turnover. Bit of pressure.
Katie Williams plays it through. Chloe Hampton. Yeah. Good kick. Tuggeranong, I think, St. Pat's had 2 in the circle there. If it slowed down.
Absolutely. There's definitely some presence. And I'm not sure Tuggeranong have actually coped or managed to solve that problem of the St. Pat's high strikers yet. It's looking a little bit worrisome.
Yeah, I tend to agree, particularly if they get, as they're doing now, that quick play of the ball.
Yeah.
So given a short corner, Sophie's been adjudged to have pushed Michaela over. So the umpire seeing no other option but to give the short corner. So now St. Pat's, I think it was St. Pat's first short corner of the game.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Now it's their turn to work it out.
Yep, first corner. Interesting to see what they've got here. It was a tough challenge on Michaela Evans by Sophie Gagan. Short teammates. That's what I'd like to see, competing for the ball. Hard challenge. I think Sophie took the ball, but unfortunately played the body at the same time.
So now 2 batteries. Alicia Price to inject. It's out to Nicola Williams. straight hit. Good, well done by Jamea there on the line. Won the 16, so good defence there by Tuggeranong.
Yeah, so Pat's probably a little unlucky to have a follow-up corner. The rebound was above the waist. Umpire played on. I suppose if St. Pat's put the ball in the net, she'd play goal. So be a fair interpretation, but not the easiest ball to rebound, and it's up around your waist.
And now Steph Kindon pressing really well there on Sarah. Managed to force a sideline hit. Good hit up the line, but well done there by Katie Williams, stepping in front of her striker. Again, Nicola just playing a 45 ball, just cut out by Sarah White.
Yeah, it was well played by St. Pat's. Forced good pressing shape, forced the turn, like the long ball out, and good intercept, just unable to maintain possession on the end of it. It's those little things that you find rewarding and encouraging. Opportunity to do it again here, mind you. Michaela Evans hasn't pushed up as high as she probably could have there.
Well done by Jade Della, getting to the ball first from Helen. Well done. Judged stick, but second tackle from Alicia judged to be a stick check. Probably lucky there, Helen. Probably that was a bit of a miscue pass.
Yeah, heading over the sideline.
Tuggeranong playing with a real energy about them at the moment. I think that coming back from 2-0 to 2-alls buoyed them, but that is probably not the ideal ball and probably not to the ideal person you want it to get for St. Pat's. Michaela Evans now running forward. Good play of the ball. Xanthi Shegold again hitting the deck. Winning the long corner. Good desperation by Xanthi. She had 3 shots and I think she's ended up on the ground with all 3 of the shots.
Yeah, it's a good forward line. Shegold, Kindon and Michaela Evans.
I think that there is. I mean, I haven't seen the stats from the last round games, but I believe between those 3 themselves, there's 38 goals between the 3 of them.
Wow.
So it's a card to Nicola Williams. It looks like. I mean, I don't know what colour it was, but St. Pat's will now be a player down for at least 2, and then if they're not back at full numbers in 2 minutes, we'll know that it was a 5-minute or a 10-minute yellow card. I don't know exactly what it's for apologies to those at home. It was right in the blind spot of the field for us. But now it's Tuggeranong were able to hold out with 10 players, and I think now it's St. Pat's turn to show that they can hold strong with only 10 players on the field. Grace Evans now for St. Pat's, out to Maddie Glasgow. Ball across to Katie Williams, finds Sarah. Katie again, following up well. Michaela with a good bit of skill, wins a free hit.
Michaela Evans taking a well-earned rest. Steph Kindon stepping onto the field.
Yeah, with Sarah, finds Alicia back to Maddie. Look to get it out to the other side now with Grace Evans. Good bit of play, well done by Helen just to break it down. She's claiming high, but I think that's come off her stick when it's come up.
I think that's fair observation. Definitely up off her stick.
Grace Evans again. Good trap there by Helen. Now, good tackle by Jade Della. But just give away a free hit now with Helen. Finds Ash Deacon, but Steph Kindon unlucky just not to do it. Ash has done well, but
we've had a goal in every last minute of first and second quarter.
Well done there by Xanthi. Really well done by Xanthi to put Sophie under some pressure. But Helen's done really well here. Some good bit of skills, but a great tackle by Sarah Note. Free hit. Thought maybe she'd won the ball cleanly there.
Minute to go. Sophie Gagan stepping outside the 25.
Nicola Williams back on. So it's a 2-minute green card. So both teams back to full numbers. St. Pat's doing well, holding it out, and Grace Evans putting some pressure on Jess Cox there to force a one-time pass that's gone over the baseline.
Yeah. Still an opportunity for Tuggeranong here. 40 seconds. We've seen a goal scored in the last minute of each of the first and second, so it's only fair we have another one here.
St. Pat's now a quick play of the ball. Yeah.
It's definitely a strategy. Looking to play the long player.
Oh, we could have been on there.
Yeah.
It's a long corner, so 19 seconds still. Still enough time. 20 seconds can seem like a very long time on the field, but now it's down to 10. So Sophie's going to have to make something very quickly here.
She can't do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened there.
Yeah, it's a long corner. I'm not sure.
Maybe she thought it was a free hit outside.
Possibly. So.
But Tuggeranong back to 2-2 now, so really exciting last quarter coming up. So we'll join you in 2 minutes and we'll catch this last quarter of this first semi-final.
Energy space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway, Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au. Got a niggling injury that just won't go away? Why not see the team at Powerhouse Physio, located here at the National Hockey Centre? They will get you back better, stronger, faster.
So welcome back to the final quarter of the first semi-final between St Pat's and Tuggeranong. Tuggeranong drawing level in that third quarter to make it 2-2 and set up a riveting final 15 minutes. Ian, it could go down to the wire here. What do you think is going to be the key for St Pat's to get up over Tuggeranong?
Yeah, I think, the ascendancies into that period was definitely with Tuggeranong. But if you look at the scoreboard, it's 2-2. So, you have a good quarter here, you put the ball in the back of the net and the game's back in your favour. So it's probably important to let that period go.
Yep.
And just get back what you're doing really well in that first half. So sometimes you can have a couple of goals scored against you and think it's all done, but it's not. Effectively, we're back to square one. And Tuggeranong, the ascendancy's with them, so probably I would imagine they just probably look to keep doing the same thing as they did in that third period.
So now Tuggeranong through Imogen Dorset. Back to Jamea. Unlucky there by Steph Kindon. Just couldn't do it there. In here, ball's gone through now with Ellen, but good tackle by Rebecca Picker. Helen leg.
Yeah, nice bit of skill.
Unlucky there by Helen. Ball across the circle. Ash Deacon just not, probably maybe a step forward, and she would have been able to steer that in past Sophia.
Yeah, it's a tough position. She seemed to be in the right spot. I think it's a trust factor often. You never know whether your fellow striker is going to put the ball along the ground for a deflection. So sometimes you sticks up around your shoulders to try and protect your head. If you know your teammate's going to go low, then it allows you to have confidence to get low.
Now here's Helen leg again.
Yeah.
Oh, and they've scored. I think it's Ash Deacon that's put it away, but it's a great bit of skill by Helen to get in behind the midfield of St Pat's, and then Laura Gray, I think, got a very crucial touch to put Sophia off there. So 3-2.
3-2.
Wow.
And I think that was it Laura Gray that ended up putting that in? Look, I saw a diving backstick. I'm not too sure whether she had the final touch, but Laura Gray?
I think it's Laura Gray or Ash Deacon.
Yeah.
I think Ash might have been poaching around there.
Yep.
One of those ones where when it comes down to finals, doesn't matter who puts it in, does it? As long as they go on the back of the net.
A real chance to see how Pats respond now, whether they get a little bit disillusioned, seeing their 2-goal lead slip away, or again, they're good enough to get a goal back for sure. Plenty of time left.
So Sarah White now for Tuggeranong. Steph Kinden trying to force a turnover, but just couldn't now. St. Pat's caught a bit on the jump here, and Rebecca Picker has to be good, and she is to. Now Katie Williams. Now find Alicia Price, but a good tackle there by Philippa Lendrum. And again, tackle by Katie.
Yeah, it's a real opportunity to step up. Your team needs you.
Sarah White placing the ball on the spot. Going back and around. Jamea now finds Imogen.
One on the left here. Sophie Gagan probing away as well.
She's probably not enough disguise there from Imogen, but she's done well to. But Talia Constance.
Well. That's where you want to see the ball speed just a little bit quicker. So when the left defender does get it, it's an easy pass, not contested with the right striker.
Rebecca Picker for St. Pat's. Imogen trying to step in front of Michaela, but Michaela doing just enough to win a free hit. Yep.
Yeah, do the next best thing. Stop the play.
Pushing up, but bouncy ball. Sarah does well. It looks almost like St. Pat's now have reverted to a back 4. Maybe to help them transfer their way out of this Tuggeranong press. Sarah plays the ball through. Jess Cox with a good leave. But it's in the corner, and Pat's now looking to push up.
Yeah, I think a back 3 is quite effective if you've got a dominant outletter. Throw overheads, control the play, and really handle the composure. It's difficult if you don't have that kind of player.
Just Cox looking to go over, but...
Yeah, ball in. Ball. Not sure that was going anywhere, but over.
Chloe Hampton. Done enough to...
Disguise it as a save, maybe.
Yeah. And Nicola Williams for Pats. Now to Katie Williams, to her sister, but just couldn't find Steph Kinden. Alicia Price holding decent width there to allow that kind of inside ball in. And now here with Tuggeranong now, Jamea finds Laura. Laura coming into that midfield probably to help Sophie and Helen out and provide an extra outletting option. But Jess Cox just throwing that ball through the middle and picked up by Pats. Now here with Jade Della. Now with Michaela.
Oh.
Good bit of skill by Michaela, and she's got speed. But well done by Jamea. Now with Ash Deacon. Good strength and tackle there by Nicola, and she's out.
It's good umpiring as well, just let the game go.
Xanthi Sheargold's beaten Sarah White. She's come up against Sophie.
Well played. Yeah, it's good umpiring there. Let the play go. Both players contested half the ball. Shave tackling.
Now with Courtney Booth. Good ball out to Sarah.
Opportunity to complete the transfer. Force a 2-on-1 down this right-hand side.
Rebecca Picker looking for that ball in, but Imogen Dorset doing really well just to hold space. Talia Constance battling hard here and getting the turnover. Good ball to Jade Della. Good shot as well. Nice quick snapshot on the reverse by Jade Della, but a good save by Chloe.
Yeah, it was a good shot under pressure.
Courtney Booth trying to play a ball through, but well cut off by Philippa Lendrum, and won a free hit, so leaves a bit of pressure. And now Sarah White. Pat's getting up close, but Laura Gray, good bit of skill here. Let's see if she can work her way out of it. Unlucky, well done by Grace Evans. Now with Sarah. But great tackle there by Sophie Gagan. Didn't fall for the reverse back inside. Now Tuggeranong through Imogen Dorset. Jess Cox.
I'm not sure if it's by design or just the way it's played out, but Laura Gray playing as an inverted centre forward, helping out with some of that outletting. Showing a bit of experience to come back and help. Quite a easy option. It's not a bad play when you're a good ball handler.
Yep.
In a free hit in midfield to start again.
Well, the ball's going to get through here.
Yep.
And
well
done by
one.
Yeah, she can get the ball. Good strength there by. Oh. Steph Kindon stopping that ball.
Yeah, just a little bit messy there. Still form Pat's way.
Jade Della, but well done by Soph. Standing there.
Good ball by
Ball
Beckley.
wide, yeah, well done by almost using St. Pat's tricks against him with that high forward. It's come off yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a foot. Just nicked the foot.
Yeah, so I think umpire up this end was unsighted, but the umpire at the far end had seen it and gave her the buzz. So well done by Tuggeranong, good ball movement. Well done by Laura in doing the work to get high and get in a good attacking position, and that's rewarded them with their, I think it's their 6th or 7th corner of the game, Tuggeranong.
Yeah. And again, you're right, good experience play there by Laura Gray. One-on-one with the defender. Probably wasn't going to generate a shot, but forced a penalty corner and with 3-2 on the clock. Yeah, very experienced play. Let's see what Tuggeranong have got here. They haven't had much.
Watch
the rebounds.
The one out to Sophie Gagan and no, they've gone to Helen.
Yeah.
Out to Sophie and now Ash Deacon on the back post. Oh, unlucky. Well done by Pats. Getting out quickly.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Run a variation or just put the goalkeeper under a bit of pressure. Sometimes I think it's better just to ask the question.
Yes.
Goalkeeper's nervous as well, like any player on the pitch.
And particularly in a bit of high stakes.
Absolutely.
I think, Michaela Evans has a story of under 21s a couple of years ago where it's definitely a high pressure situation. She scored a goal from a corner. It's a great story. But Ash Deacon does well there and wins another short corner for Tuggeranong.
Yeah, did well. And Michaela Evans, similar to what we were talking about before with Laura Gray, working back through the lines, trying to get a touch. So can't criticise the effort, trying to get involved. But be disappointed to give away a corner there. A goal here would probably put the game out of reach for St. Pat's, I would say. But let's see if they can keep it out. They've been pretty good so far. This will be penalty corner number 8.
Laura again with the injection. Out to that second battery. Yeah, so back of the stick there by, I believe it was the stick trapper, Jess Cox. And now they're out here. Here we go.
Yep.
Sifkin just couldn't control, but she'll get the ball. Xanthi making a
good cross in. Oh, just didn't fall for Michaela Evans.
Xanthi making a really, really good start-stop lead there and sending Jamaire almost to the baseline just because naturally you'd expect that striker to go to the baseline on the T spot.
Yeah.
And a bit of sometimes going fast isn't always the way. Sometimes stopping is just as dangerous as running fast.
Yeah, I think that's very true.
Now with Grace Evans, found Alicia Price. Alicia Price approached by Sophie Gagan. Sophie doing really well not to infringe. Well done by Sarah. And Tuggeranong have held out.
Some breach there.
Good double team there by Sophie and Sarah. Sophie not drawing herself in. It looks like St. Pat's
gone early.
Taking the keeper.
Interesting play early on.
Yeah, you see Ash Deacon for Tuggeranong. She's just going to go camp herself in the circle now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, you're going to know. I think that's the beauty of coaching sometimes. You make a call. And
exactly.
You're probably going to have more regrets about the calls you didn't make rather than the ones that you did.
100%.
Good to see whether they've talked about this. You're right. It's Sheargold's gone and placed itself in the exact right spot here. It's a solid striking line, so four of the better players up front.
Nicola Williams got a good ball in. Jemaya Ferguson with a good cutout. Just sitting on that hot line and now, but well done there by Maddie Glasgow. And now through Sarah for St. Pat's. Ball's played through. Oh, it's missed everyone. This will be a 16.
It's always interesting when you pull the goalkeeper off as an attacking team. You've got the game, but sometimes it's hard to tell the players. I want to get that. I think it's an easy goal.
Yes.
So sometimes that plays in your favour a little bit. So good on Matt Hope. It's a brave decision to go early, and it's going to give his 11 field players every chance to do this.
Alicia Price winning a free hit there from Jamayat. A good ball. Luckily for
It's
Nicola.
just kind of not bouncing St Pat's way at the moment.
Well done by Maddie getting to the other side of the field.
Eggs worked hard, coming across to close this down.
Oh, she's a bit unlucky there probably,
yeah,
Helen.
I think so. Probably play on would have been the right call, I think, in that one.
Sophie just looking to probably get it up the field and buy some time, but picked up well by Rebecca Picker. Now with Grace Evans. Well done by Kira Pullman's here, pushing up there.
Any space in for around the back. Transfer, here we go. There's probably an opportunity now for St Pat's to go to a back three.
The ball's popped through. Oh, well done by Sarah White just to clear that. A few nervy moments for them.
Yep.
And I think what will be key here for St Pat's will be ball speed when they move it. They've got to get Tuggeranong out of shape, particularly if there's going to have so many players around that circle. Sarah White with a great tackle there.
Great tackle, yeah. It was a good eye. Quite aggressive. Made the tackle.
Yeah, Sarah White not known for taking a backward step. Two and a half minutes to go. St Pat's doing well there to force a turnover.
This is, again, you look at the shape of St Pat's, there's a real opportunity to exploit the transfer. But sitting back, I kind of wonder whether they're actually making the most of the extra player, but time will tell.
Here we go, Steph Kindred on the ball. Yeah, so dangerous. Yeah, I think they need to get to the far side of the field. You've got Jade Della sitting over there, unmarked, and it's a short corner.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a fair call. The ball's in the 5-yard marker, and if the Tuggeranong defenders are outside the circle, they can't be 5. So.
Yep. So here we go.
4.9. But they'll get on the circle, make it clear. Might be a card there too, actually. To Laura Gray, we'll soon find out. What we got? Yep, 4 and 5, so we're down to was a green card.
Probably for a bit of question time. Sarah Gasmere well run by Sophie Gagan though, really brave stuff. It was a fair old whack by Sarah, she really got a hold of that. Now here's Steph Kinden, out to Talia Constance. Ball played in, but Sophie Gagan again, front and centre, and she's...
Just experience, making sure that she's positioned on line to goal.
I think, yes, Sophie bleeds Tuggeranong and doing everything she can to get her team into the final. Good play there by Nicola Williams.
Tension's rising.
Yeah. Rebecca Picker, bit of disguise there. I think she wanted that to go on the circle, but it's worked. I think it's worked out though.
Okay.
Sophie doing it all.
Long corner.
I think cool. A minute to go, so we're a minute left. St Pat's need a goal. Need a goal to take this to shootouts.
Plenty of space out here on the right. Oh. Probably just a little bit more control there. You might have drawn the free hit on the desperate defender.
Now here's Grace Evans. So 30 seconds. Still more than enough time to force a...
Yeah, probably need to...
Yeah, we'll need to...
Complete the transfer here. Be patient.
Well, here we go.
Probably a long corner again.
It's getting close. 15 seconds.
Opportunity to redirect the ball here. Oh, I'm not sure Sophie was 5 there, but...
Good tackle by Ash. Yeah, and that will probably do us.
Yep.
So well done by Ash. She's in no rush to get this ball, try and force another goal. Doesn't need to. They're a goal up, and
yep.
That's it. So
that's it, mate. Yes. So Pats did all the early running. Got a 2-goal up, and got pegged back in the end.
So yeah, great game by Vikings to come back from 2-0 down. St Pat's as you mentioned, started really well, started on fire really. Kind of Tuggeranong had no answers and just managed to work their way back in, and they've managed to scrape through a 3-2 win and into the grand final on Saturday.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how you get to a grand final, you're there. And St Pat's very disappointed, and I think they could probably walk off heads held high, knowing that they've given her a red hot go.
So for those just joining us, obviously, first semi-finals finished 3-2 to Tuggeranong. They've beaten St Pat's coming from behind. So goals for St Pat's, you had Michaela Evans and Steph Kinden in the first half. And then for Tuggeranong, I believe it was Sophie Gagan, Laura Gray or Ash Deacon. They can fight over that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I've been Jesse. I'm going to leave Ian here for the next game and then pass you on to Ben Bishop. But Ian, it's been great commentating with you, and hopefully the next game's just as exciting.
Yeah, thanks, Jesse.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway, Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.